morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing fine. The snow is melting because it is 40 degrees outside, which is amazing balls. So we got the nourishment to the earth that we needed. We needed some precipitation because we were drying out. We were like little starfish out here. We were like, I feel every day. I feel dried out every day because I get dry mouth and, oh God, y'all don't know what dry mouth is like until you leaks. It's like everything hit at once with this allergy crap, girl. But anyways, I want to talk about something today that's kind of seems like a sore subject in the crama community. And to me, it's like a messed up situation that I wish would stop being relevant in every single community. It's like no matter where you turn, you guys might not believe it, but it's in every single community. And it's like, no matter if you're like a person on the sidelines, you at some point you're going to hear about it. Whether you're a chatter, whether you're a channel owner, streamer, whatever you're doing, it's something that you're going to encounter, unfortunately. And that is racism. And I don't understand it because we're in 2025. And you know what's interesting is that, you know, we all have things that we regret doing and saying on here. And I definitely do, because the way I started out was fucked. But it's how you change and how you show people who you really are. Because sometimes when we come out here on YouTube, we don't show who we really are. We show who we think we should be, or who we think that social media wants us to be, or what we think YouTube or social media calls for, instead of just being our damn selves. And I wish I would have just been myself. Whether or not people like me, I don't really give a shit. But I'm gonna be myself regardless. What I've learned for those people, I know this has nothing to do with racism, but I'm just gonna say this because I see this a lot. What I'm gonna do is let you guys know, like, this is just my experience from being on YouTube since 2006. The best thing you can do is be genuine. Be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. There's no formula but being yourself. Yes, a lot of people are very, very successful because they have the recipe. They have that thing. They have a personality. They have they have that viral video. Some people are just lucky, because I see some people that have millions of followers and I'm like, how in the fuck did this person, this boring individual, get a following? And you guys know that there's some people that you see and you're like, what in the never-ending story is going on here? And they get views and you're like, who is watching this? And then you're sitting over and you're like, I can't get a like to save my life. Shout out Rich Lux. Anyway, so I mean, then you see some people who you wish, you're like, why don't they have enough followers? Because you see this person, you're like, they're a diamond in the rough, and you're like, why don't they have 1 million followers? How does this person not just have everybody? Okay, so let me just sum this video up, because again, godly, gee whiz, the sun is beaming at the mailbox, because, you know, we don't have a lot of homes now, subdivisions don't have like the attached mailboxes. Okay, the sun, go ahead now. Okay, we popping, y'all. Yes, okay. So anyway, the whole racism thing. What I don't understand is in 2025 how it is that we've come so far as a country, as a world, There are so many beautiful, and this is all seriousness, screw everything I was just talking about. We have so many beautiful, there's that yellow door again, beautiful people with such rich cultures, so much to share with us, so much we can learn from each other. I mean, I see so many different customs and I'm like, whoa, I cannot believe the whole thing. And a lot of us have the nerve, not a lot of us because I can't identify, a lot of people have the nerve to be racist today. And I'll never understand it, and I don't want to understand it. I don't think there's a place for those people. They might not think there's a place for me. But I'm going to tell you people that this might apply to. You probably don't watch my videos, which I really hope you don't. There is a place for me. There's a place for everyone. But what I find really sad is that in a place that's called the crama community, let me turn this off right now because it's annoying me. In a place called the crama community, where there are supposed creators that only create bullshit, like I keep on saying, that are supposed to stand up for people that are lost, have been the victims of misfortune, crime, etc., right? How are these people racist? See, that brings me to what I always said, is that in this community, quote unquote, in this sector, because that's what I call it. I've been on YouTube for a long time. We call them sectors. In this sector, I've noticed that people don't cover people of color. Well, now you know why. A lot of them don't like us. And that's sad, because a lot of their audience members do. A lot of their audience members don't think like they do. Matter of fact, 99% of their audience members don't think like they do, because most of the world is not racist. There's just a little tiny piece of them, of people that are. And I feel like those people should be put on an island. People who have problem with white people, black people, Asian people, Native American people, any type of people, Hispanic people, they need to be shipped to an island where they can be racist all by themselves, homophobic all by themselves, ageist all by themselves. You know, let them be prejudiced over there. I don't got time for that. There's so much shit going on. There's so much negative shit in the world. People have cancer. Cancer is rampant. And then they want to be the cancer of society. We already have all these health issues, and then people want to be cancerous because of their ideals. Just because you were brought up in a household where your parents may have been prejudiced or racist does not mean that you're going to be that same product. Because if that's the case, then a lot of our parents would have been that way. My dad would have been that way because he was from Mississippi. But only difference is his mother called him racist names because she passed for white. So that's a whole different demographic, right? There's racism amongst black people, or people who are partially black, like my grandmother. You know, she was black, white, and Choctaw, which is really sad, right? She's ignorant. It's called ignorance. It's called just straight stupidity. But I just want to encourage people, don't be a part of the stupidity. If you see somebody being stupid, don't go along to get along. Just walk away. It doesn't mean you have to be on Britney's side. It doesn't mean you have to be on Center's side, even though I agree with them. It means that you are on the side of what's right and what's wrong. But don't mislabel people either. Don't call people racist when they're not racist. Excuse me. Britney's definitely not racist. What she said about the eyes was, yes, insensitive. However, she apologized and is not going to do it again. Now, if she does it again, yeah, say something to her. But I don't think that's the reason to name her racist. Now, saying somebody needs to be sent back to Africa, or something about the whatever the fuck Clue said, now take that ass and put her on a fucking island. Because here's the thing. Here's the difference between Brittany and Clue. Number one, Brittany didn't say no shit like that. And number two, Brittany acknowledged what she said and has made changes to her life. Clue won't even acknowledge what the fuck she said. She digs her heels in and acts like she's so right about everything and won't explain it. It lets her friends windmill for her, while Brittany stood on her shit on her platform and acknowledged what she said and apologized. That's a grown woman. That's grown woman shit. While Miss Insecurity over there, Clue, who wants to talk down to everybody and pretend like she has some kind of self-esteem. See, people who have self-esteem don't need to tear everybody down, because people who have self-esteem just have it. You don't need to go around and proclaim that you have self-esteem. People know that you have self-esteem because you exude it. People who have self-esteem don't need to pick on other people or tear them down or tell them that they're worthless, because people who have self-esteem, we uplift other people. You can tell another woman you're beautiful. You can tell another man, a man, that he is handsome. You can compliment people. That doesn't hurt you. And if you fight with somebody, the fight isn't on looks. The fight is because you're dumb, or because you're ignorant, or because you're wrong. It has nothing to do with looks. It has to do with your intellect or something else. Regardless of the fact of your looks, who gives a damn? Because at the end of the day, I'm not sleeping with any of you. So why do I give a fuck about how you look? You get it? Which brings me to my point originally. I could care less what color you are. As long as you're a good person, you're my friend. But your heritage and your cultural background makes you even better, because I believe that makes a person more interesting. It doesn't make you worse, it makes you better. And those people who may disrespect you or disregard you or skip over you or try to insult you, they don't count. You're beautiful. So anyway, shout out to Brittany, shout out to Sinner, shout out to Joneson, shout out to Nunya, Deeds. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the people who watch every day. Shout out to the people who hit the like button, hype the videos, all you guys. And shout out to the people who are different. Shout out to the people who dare to be different, go against the grain, and don't get caught up in the group theory, and who aren't lemmings. Because I stand alone. I don't need to be in a group. I don't need to be roped into anything. I have my own thought process. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my friend. If you're my friend, I'm gonna call you out and tell you that you're wrong. Doesn't mean I have to drag you. I just need to tell you, hey, you're wrong about this. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. God bless. I'm gonna get this mail before I get right over. Bye guys.